Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of The Scholar and the Jagoff.
I'm a scholar.
And I'm the Jagoff. And this is a podcast where we talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. Alright, let's get into it. Today we have a reoccurring guest.
Recurring. The right word's recurring.
Fuck you and your...
In fact, in this case, it's a returning guest.
Shut up, ho. Returning guest, the man, the myth. Devin.
The legend.
No. Man, the myth. Devin. just Devin.
You've heard him here before, folks, and here he is now.
What's up?
This man's just straight vibing, bro. Like,
so how you been, my man? How you been?
Chilling. Working.
That's it.
Is it, dog?
That's it.
That's
Okay.
basically it, bro. I'm boring.
This podcast is turning out like the last one, fam.
nah, bro, I'm chilling. This man showed up, gave 2-word responses.
And then dipped.
It's later, dog.
All right, later's Devin. So back to the show.
Catch y'all
This
later.
man just left. No. Like, okay, so what has happened since you were last here? Let's put it that way.
Bought a car.
Talk to us about your car. You got a new car.
It's a BMW E30, dog. It's kind of my dream car. Finally got that shit, bro. And I bitched the guy that I bought it from out of it, bro. This dude did not know what he had. I was like, I don't know, bro. It's like really picky shit, right? Shit that he didn't even know about the car. And it was like, oh damn.
The AC stopped working.
I know we agreed on like 3,800. So just shoot me an offer. And I was like, I'll give you like 3 for it, even though I definitely had way more than he asked for. And he was like, okay, that's fair. Like nothing, no negotiation. He just bitched, bro. I could offer 28 if I wanted to.
Why didn't you?
I didn't think of it. I was gonna be like,
It's a missed opportunity.
I was gonna be like, all 3. Nah, you'll take 28.
Nah, you're gonna do.
Nah,
Fuck you.
No, just keep going
I'm gonna
lower
give you
and lower.
1,500.
I'll give you
Oh,
15.
nah,
You'll
5.
take it. You already agreed to it. Fuck you.
5 what? Nah, just 5.
Just $5.
5 cents.
Dude, pay me to take this off your hand. Dude. Piece of shit. No, but yeah, I do love that car, even though I haven't been able to drive it
This man's a Beamer boy.
till I die, bro.
Just I don't like the color though. Like
No, it's gold, dude. It's like
it's not gold. It's like brown gold. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I deadass think that's fucking spray paint.
I'm not with it, bro. And then you have the fucking ski wreck.
Fuck the ski rack, bro. I live in the desert.
Fuck it, bro. Go ski at Red Sands. Down the dunes.
Fuck you. So what y'all been up to?
This,
This-
basically.
I listened to the last couple, bro. They turned out pretty good. Not gonna lie to you. It made me
Shout out to whoever's listening to this one.
Made me want to come back.
Be sure to download the other episodes.
Although I did like some of your episodes more than others, which I'm not gonna get into right now, bro.
Oh, okay.
Same.
All right. Shit. We really don't have anything to talk about. This is a first for us, just because
This was like
we always got something to talk about.
this was impromptu.
I mean, there was one episode where we were just blanking out, but we still managed to like actually say something.
Okay, fine. Go on the fly, dog. Ask me shit. I'll answer.
How much
shit.
money do you make?
Okay.
What the fuck?
What's your social security?
What's your social security number? What's your driver's license number?
Shit, bro.
What is your place of business and your address for your residence?
What's your home phone? What's your email?
What is your mother's maiden name?
Fuck. So you guys are usually like have a list of questions or what?
Nah.
No, not really.
We usually just have like kind of a vague idea of what we can talk
You don't
about.
have a vague idea for right now.
Well, I mean, we literally asked you.
Our vague idea was bringing you on the show. No, we were just hoping that you would like,
Give us something to talk about.
yeah, start mentioning whatever you wanted.
I don't know. Okay, so
This is
I
too
know.
much
I noticed.
pressure, bro.
I noticed this on a lot of your podcasts. Y'all shy away from like serious and like interesting topics sometimes.
Well, we don't shy away. Like it just.
No, because
it just never comes.
No. Y'all say like, oh, we won't get into that on here or this and this. Like, damn, but I wish y'all would though.
Okay, there's some that we do say, but it
Some.
would implicate some people that aren't on the show to defend themselves. And so like, oh, we're not gonna talk about that.
No, like spicy topics. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, we can talk about spicy topics.
I noticed sometimes y'all shy away a little. Or like you won't shy away, but you'll be like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't talk about that right now. But I do. Sometimes I do wish y'all would.
Oh, I get you. Like we'll be like, oh,
So
well, that's a whole nother story. We
Yeah,
won't get into.
so I can hear your like interpretations of that said topic, bro.
Okay, so then
What's the spicy topic?
itch do you want us to scratch then?
I didn't really have one. I just noticed you did that with any of them that I would like to. Listen
Okay.
to.
What would you like for us to talk about? That's what we're asking you.
This is like a Q&A with the audience. We're
TED
asking.
Talk.
Damn, bro, I'm interviewing y'all. Fuck.
What?
I'm trying to ask you
I heard
Spicy
heard
topic.
y'all eat ramen, and I don't give a fuck.
There's politics, religion.
I don't know enough about politics to start talking about politics.
I mean, you can talk about like political values, dog.
yeah, what you believe, like what you
What
as a
is
person.
your
believe.
stance on immigration?
Wow, bro. See, he's going straight into it, bro.
Believe everybody should be allowed into this country. I mean, think about it. Like,
So then you believe in open borders?
Yeah.
Open board, like any dude from over there can just walk around over here.
Oh no, not like that. Not like
That's
that.
what
no.
open borders means.
I'm saying like, still like if you have felonies and shit like that, like maybe.
So not open borders.
So then what is the line to justify you excluding people?
Yeah. Like,
Cause
what kind of people would you let in here? That's what I'm talking about.
Because like at first you're saying I want to let in everybody, open borders. Then you're like, oh
No,
wait,
no.
no. There's some people I wouldn't let in.
No,
the
yeah,
line?
but like, I feel like, how do I put this? Give me a second. I'm trying to
The dude don't even know his own value.
express my thoughts.
Like, shit, what do I like? What do I believe?
Just start fucking questioning everything about myself.
Never thought about this shit.
No, but
He's never self-reflected a single day in his life.
Shit, I'm my own person. I need fucking characteristics.
He's been NPCing his whole life.
oh my god, this is turning into the last episode.
Okay. We're going straight.
No, but how do I put this?
Okay, fine. We'll ask Tony first.
Like I kind of like how it is now, but like I feel like instead of deportation, like we should provide sanctuary. You know, like.
I mean, technically we do, like when people are like coming from like war-torn places.
There's such a thing as asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
we have that.
I'm not sure if you've seen oh no, that's never mind. That's has to do with fucking academics. Never mind.
So you think so I'm trying to understand your point of view.
Like
Anybody like no merits or anything?
like as long as you don't have like a criminal record, like felonies. Is what I'm saying.
How would you screen that though?
Yeah, because a lot of countries don't have like
That is true. Well, like I guess it's like okay the way it is now, but like they could be more lenient with shit, you know?
like what aren't they lenient with?
Like let's say right now, like I go to Juarez, and I get like 2 oranges. Come back. Oh well, no, I guess fucking that's taxing.
Oh, you're talking about like trade and stuff.
No, yeah, but like
And
We're talking about people.
yeah, people.
You sprung this on me too fast, Tony.
That's the whole part of the discussion, that you're supposed to be able to like discuss it and understand.
Okay, fine, Tony. What's
Alright.
your stance on it then?
What's your stance?
Okay, so as it is now, well, let's look at the historical standpoint. One thing is certain, is that open borders is how the United States started,
Mm-hmm.
right? When Hillary Clinton said in one of her speeches in 2016, she mentioned that right now we have the strongest borders we've ever had. Right, and Republicans were like quick, like no, because Mexicans get in all the time. I was like, she didn't say it was perfect. She said this is the most secure we've had it because we started with nothing. We started with lines in the dirt. Now, from an economic standpoint, having open borders, it doesn't really make much of a difference just because you can already come in and out of the country. From any side, Canadians come in and out, Mexicans come in and out, overseas and stuff. There's travel internationally. People are going to be coming in and out. People are going to be using the services, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, right now, as it stands, we have two things that are making life for immigrants really bad. One is ICE, and then the other one is the path to citizenship itself.
Mm-hmm.
Reason being is because citizenship, right? If you become a citizen and say you're a criminal, you can be charged to the fullest extent of the law, right? And so if you're someone on the right, why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want these immigrants to come in, become citizens, so that then you can jail them? Because all you're doing when they are criminals is you're just sending them back, and they can come back in again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, honestly speaking,
why would you want to jail that many people?
That's what I was about to hit.
Yeah, why would you want the responsibility?
That was the next
it'd be
point I was
very
gonna
inconvenient.
hit. Is like, if it really was that bad, you would see huge impacts on both financial standpoints and also like dealing with all these criminals. But the amount of criminals that come in is way smaller than the amount of criminals that are already Americans.
But already here.
The crime rate for immigrants is way lower than domestic criminals. Also, most people, right, are already living. This was something that I had to deal with as someone who leaned on the right way back in 2016. Is like I believe that Hispanics aren't paying taxes or being like leeches off society, but in reality, a majority of them are already doing that because they own property. There's no clause in owning property that you have to be a citizen. You can buy just land, and so you're paying property taxes, you're paying utilities, you're paying sales tax when you buy stuff. You're paying the government, right? And so you're living life normally. So the two things that you have to fix are, one, I would say abolish ICE, because it's an institution that was put in like 2003, right? And really had no impact besides jailing and already incarcerating non-criminals. People who weren't like being, in gangs or anything. They're just people who were technically criminals because they already broke the law by coming here illegally. But they're just normal everyday people. And so like you said, we're wasting time and resources jailing more people. But with ICE, that's already what we're doing, because these people weren't really breaking the law. They were just living their lives. You come in, you grab them, put them in cages. Now you're wasting resources on people that really don't need to be wasted on. And two, you wouldn't need ICE. You wouldn't need ICE or somebody to enforce the borders if you made your path to citizenship way easier. Right now it takes how long? 5 years, and maybe you'll get your residency, and then another 15 years on top. People aren't going to want to become citizens, and so they're harder to track. They're harder to deport if you really want to go that route. And honestly speaking, it all just boils down to how America's been for 200 years. They just need an enemy to blame, and it's always been racially motivated. Right now, Mexicans are on the hot seat. A couple of years ago, Muslims were on the hot seat. And throughout history, it's always been black people, Native Americans. Mm-hmm. So that's my stance on it. Honestly, immigration could do without ICE, with an easier path to citizenship. And honestly, that would fix most of the issues that Republicans think are the biggest issues, which is these are all criminals, or they're not secure borders, What are your opinions on that?
This nigga had it over.
I mean, this man went full.
Yeah. You get a full
dude,
report on this, bro. You get a whole ass report.
I mean, because
introduction and conclusion and body paragraphs and all that shit.
that's why I'm the scholar. I have my beliefs intact.
Fucking nerd.
I don't know, bro. I'm just here.
That's what I'm saying. I could, if anything, I could make this show about me, and I'll lecture both of you on my belief system.
Psychoanalyze me, dog.
Fuck it. Do it. Give me something interesting.
What do you want to know? Are we still on the politics?
No, not politics.
Because I could talk about, the DNC. I could talk about
Bro,
so much shit.
like, if you start talking about that shit, I'm just gonna be here and I'm gonna start nodding my head.
Or do you actually, like, believe that they're, like, all pedophiles and shit?
Nah.
Maybe.
No. Here's the thing, right? When Pizzagate happened, right, it makes sense.
It does, and that's why, like, you
But
don't directly, like, invalidate, like...
But
that
you
could
have to
happen.
look at, like, the connections, and then you have to realize that we only see a minority of, like, the industry. So you know how, like, when Pizzagate happened, they're blaming all of the DNC and then all of, like, Hollywood and stuff, and then you realize, well, the only people you really think about are, like, 3 people, and that's, like, Hillary Clinton, Podesta, and, like, Ellen DeGeneres,
It's barely the surface.
That's 3 people out of the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, even thousands of people that work in the DNC, that make the conventions happen, the thousands of people that work in Hollywood, We know people that live in LA right now, and, they're trying to make it big. So, they can't all be pedophiles. So, I can believe that, like, yeah, there's probably something going on, right? But it probably isn't this huge, like, epidemic of just pedophiles running rampant and getting kids. Yes, child trafficking is happening, right? But the whole Save Our Children thing is following the conspiracy that every celebrity is a pedophile. Like, every single one. And they're all looking for your kids. And it's like...
Okay,
no.
that's probably not the case, but the fact that there even could be, like, even if it is a minority, like, the fact that could be...
There is.
Yeah, that there is at all is kind of the problem. Not the size, but...
Oh, no,
that
yeah.
there is,
Just the fact that it happens.
Yeah, there is one.
Yeah, there definitely is a problem. But how do you fix it?
I don't know, bro.
People smarter than me figure that out. That's what we pay them for.
I mean, if anything, you want to say, like, oh, the elites are...
Dude, because I
are
don't...
running it, but I mean, who runs your Facebook account?
Dude,
when
no.
you put a hashtag Save Our Children,
See, but, like, that's the thing, like, this shit goes way up, bro, like...
Okay, like, you know how, like, everybody thinks, like, everybody, like, at least lets off the impression that all these rich people are connected, like, I mean, they're still people, like, you don't know, like, everybody even on your street, so you think they all know each other like that?
That's what I was gonna say.
Maybe
is like
they do.
But we look at the elites like this really tight-knit network when
group.
it's hundreds of people. And again, they're not aliens. They're still people. They're still, like, human beings. So, yes, they're probably some sick fucks. And, yes, having that type of fame kind of messes you up a little bit. But, like, an old-ass person like Hillary Clinton isn't going to be using Facebook the same way that you do. But she's still a fucking human. So, like, it's not some weird elite. Like, we look at the elites like this, like, separate class of human.
Echelon.
Yeah, and they're not living in a city in the sky. They're just people. You can literally find them. Like, they found their addresses. There's this website where you can look at every single politician right now that's on a federal level, like every congressman, like head of state, fucking Donald Trump's address even. I mean, it might not be his current one, but you can still find them. So, like, it's not...
You're fucking
All
idiot,
right,
bro.
so we're back. We took a little cut, little pause there. You guys probably only notice it because, like, now we're talking about it. But anyway, where were we?
Oh, we were talking about, like,
yeah,
how
the
tight knit
elites.
group the elites are. That's
Yeah.
just weird though. But you know, how much do you really think, like, being that rich and that famous really fucks with you? Like, so you right now, like, you know, few people know you, and you know, like, even fewer, like, you see it on an everyday basis, right? Or see you on an everyday basis.
I feel like it has to do with a couple things. One, how many eyes are on you, and then to the actions of the people that are already there. So how many times have you been on stage and it changes you, right? Or like you have to present in front of a class and it changes you a slight. Either it changes you because you become more shy and you're like awkward as fuck, or I don't know, you get like excited by it like performers, and all of a sudden you become this different person.
You get showy
and you want to perform, yeah. So the more famous you get, the more that probably like gets amplified to the point where you have millions of fans and your ego just completely
like you start
bursts out,
building up your ego like just for show, but then you start believing it.
I mean, there's people like, have you seen
start
like
believing your own hype?
Yeah, like an interview with like Jeff Goldblum. That man's is just confidence 100%.
Fucking
right?
Bruno Mars.
No filter with the way he like acts, right? And then the second part is the actions of like the people that are already there. So like if you get famous, like right now we don't know anybody that's like famous. But if we get famous and then people who are already famous, start talking to us and say, I don't know, what's a producer that you really like, or like I don't know, or an actor. Any actor.
Shit, I don't know. Like Ryan Gosling, that motherfucker can act his ass off.
All right. So Ryan Gosling, right? This is a hypothetical Ryan Gosling.
Uh-huh.
We're not actually bringing up real Ryan Gosling.
Is he my friend in this?
But like, say you meet him, right? Because you're becoming famous yourself, right?
Okay.
And like you get, invited to more and more famous people parties. Or you're trying to network, grow your career, and one of them's Ryan Gosling, and he's there, and you meet each other. You hit it off, right? You guys are cool with each other.
Shit, am I gay with this dude now?
No. You guys are just like, you guys connect, and you're just like, okay, cool, we can work together, right?
Okay.
And then he invites you to one of these parties. That could either go two ways again. Either he's a good person, right? I don't know Ryan Gosling. I think he hasn't been canceled yet. I think he's a good person, right?
Oh, that's another thing.
Cancel culture.
Yeah. So we'll
Fucking
get into
ridiculous.
that right now. He could be a good person, and it's a normal party, right? He invites you to this get-together with more famous people, and you're just like, all right, cool, it's chill, right? You drink and you listen to music.
Famous people.
Yeah. Or he could be a totally horrible person. He invites you to one of these parties that has, like, children being exploited or something.
Some Epstein shit.
Right. Like, something really bad, horrendous, heinous shit.
And he thinks I'm okay with it?
Well, no.
He would
but
expect
he's
you not
trying
to
to,
say
like,
anything.
he's trying to initiate
Get me in.
Get you in.
Hey, dude, we do this shit.
Now, in the shoes of somebody who's trying to gain fame, trying to get all this attention, and whose ego has already been built up by getting that fame, then that's where that second part of what are the actions of the people already doing it that are influencing you to do it. You get me?
Yeah.
Because if it's already fucking with your like psychology, all this fame, and then the people who are already famous, people you look up to, are also doing some heinous shit, and you're like, fuck, now I gotta do the heinous shit. Or you think it's a good thing because for some reason they justify it to you. That's like the grooming part of it, where they groom you to like accept it and like it. It fucks with you, But I don't think that's the majority of all Hollywood celebrities. It can't be. Like, you would know if it was everybody.
Yeah, like there, like a prime example. Like there's been like, well, I've heard rumors that fucking Epstein was trying to get close to like certain people, and like certain famous people just weren't with it, so they distanced themselves like immediately.
But they never said shit though.
Yeah, so more of the cringiness from it, like, for example, when Ricky Gervais called everybody out at the Golden Globes, right?
Everybody like clenched their ass a little bit.
Yeah, but like you see it and you're just like, the first thing people like conspiracy theorists want to say is like, oh, it's because they're all guilty. But imagine yourself in the industry. You're not doing the heinous shit, but you know it's happening.
And you haven't said anything about it.
Somebody's calling it out like that, and you're like, it's still part of the cringe. And
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Cringe why? Like cringe because, like, you're like kind of being lumped in with them even if you're not doing it, or
it could be that,
Or it could be like very risky.
or that you're like damn.
Or you could kind of feel bad for like Ricky Gervais because like, oh, you're calling them out, and even though it's not the whole conspiracy, like, oh, you're gonna end up dead, but like, oh, that might be career suicide.
Yeah, like,
you're not gonna get any more contracts or any more movie deals or anything.
didn't that happen to somebody?
It probably happened to a lot of people. That's probably why we can't remember them now.
Yeah, they were in like 2 good movies, and then they said something.
And then their career just.
Did you ever wish like you knew like shit that was going down?
Isn't
like,
that what happened to Megan Fox? Like that's why she kind of died down for a while.
Megan Fox died down because I think she rejected like Michael Bay's advances.
Yeah, like she got blacklisted.
She got what?
Or blackballed. My bad. Fucking blacklisted.
No, yeah,
Oh,
it is
yeah,
blacklisted. Yeah, blackballs.
This man said black.
Yeah, bro, that's the worst blue balls I've ever seen. They're black.
Oh, she got blacklisted.
Shit. No, I heard it was just because she was always difficult on set, and she was like kind of a bitch to people.
It could be that, honestly. It could be a lot of things. Again, if you're not working like
in the industry and you don't know,
it's hard to tell, really. But also, if you're not working with the people like
you can't believe
you,
like all press, bro. Like,
but don't you wish you kind of like knew what was going on in like in behind the scenes, bro?
Oh, for sure.
Like
I would want to know what's happening, how people are acting out there.
like what's the culture there?
It depends, dude. Because I'm telling you,
like
there's
inside
small
look or what?
productions. There's small productions where the culture is really chill, you know, and people are just trying to do their job. They're doing it. There's like rules on set. There was even one for a video with Snoop Dogg where the director had a rule on set that the only person that could smoke marijuana was Snoop. Because if anybody else tried to smoke with Snoop, no work would get done. And so, like, it's very professional, right? And unless Snoop, like, invited you outside of on set, then you could smoke and stuff like that. So, smaller productions probably, that's what I'm saying. There's still parts of Hollywood that are small enough to where they're probably not going to be looked at as elite, you know,
like they're doing the same job.
They're
doing the same job as us, but like they're not really like.
It's a job.
Yeah.
But then you look at like these like A-list celebrities that, you know, and it's easy to pick on them, saying like, oh, there's child traffickers because they're so elite.
Didn't Tom Hanks get it?
Yeah, well, Tom Hanks got the eyeball. Ellen DeGeneres, but Ellen DeGeneres because of other shit that she's done on set.
Yeah, she's just being.
But provable, real shit.
Yeah, that's believable.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, she does it on her show. Like you can see it happen.
You see the fucking rage in her eyes?
Yeah.
Fucking motherfucker.
She fucking hates her guests.
God fucking damn it.
she gets them Karen eyes, bro.
Yeah, she really does. So there are a few, right? But again, you have to remember that even if those few are connected with a child sex ring,
It doesn't mean all of them are.
the amount of people that just worked on like Endgame, there were hundreds of like people working on that production from different studios, all working like around the globe. They
Around the
can't all
clock.
be they can't all be like sex predators,
Molesters.
you know? And like you said, yeah, it honestly doesn't matter because if it's happening at all, then
Just
we should probably look at that. But don't fall into the
fact that it's
conspiracy
happening, bro.
trying to cancel every
Little thing.
celebrity.
No, because
you
that
know?
doesn't make sense for it to be everybody. But I'm just
No.
saying, like the fact that it's like even a thing we have to talk about. Like there's no. Oh, it's like the Catholic Church, right? Weren't they diddling all the boys and shit?
Yeah.
They're like, we're not saying that like the fucking.
All of them do it.
Yeah, we're not saying like that. You know, oh, the whole church is doing it. Like we're just saying there's a fucking problem. We need to fix it, dog.
Mm-hmm. I think the issue is we don't know who to blame.
Yeah.
So with the Catholic Church, you knew who to blame. It was the church as the entity, the institution. Because they were the ones that were covering up the priest thing. They were the ones moving the priests around.
Mm-hmm.
But with Hollywood, who do you blame?
Unless you know like the specific people.
Yeah, there's no like the Academy of Motion Picture Sciences. Probably not. They have nothing to do with it. It's all made up of members of them, you know? So, that's hard to say. Really.
I don't know, bro. Just all that, like,
Imagine being a kid like in that. Like
dude, like
you see these people in the movies and
child stars.
no, like you're one of the fucking sex traffickees.
That would probably be like
Horrible.
Like
really traumatizing.
Like, all right, think about it. Like, all right, so whenever like
They never see their families again, bro. Like,
Well, we don't know that. That's what I'm saying. Who said that? Where'd you find that?
Oh, what I'm saying is like, okay, so, so like, getting kidnapped and sexually assaulted when you're like little by like even a regular person is already like super fucking traumatizing. So imagine like a famous person that's like apparently in like this big group of like powerful people that do it. You know, fucked up that is.
Yeah,
Like
you
you,
probably wouldn't be able to come back.
like you see these
it's-
rich people like that
dude,
you see on the
it's like-
fucking movies and shit, and then you're doing this shit. You're like, oh.
It's ridiculous how far like corruption goes though. Like when the whole Epstein thing started fucking popping off, like pictures of like celebrities that went to like his parties and shit.
Didn't Bill Clinton go?
Obama.
I don't think Obama did. Obama go?
There's a picture of Obama with George Clooney on a boat, and there's like a little kid on her knees or his knees, and like George Clooney looks like he's buckling up his pants.
Okay, but there are fake photos.
Yeah, they do make fake
No,
shit.
Because there was
there
even
is
one
one.
where they showed like Lady Gaga looking at a kid with like blood and everything, but they were like Lady Gaga came back and said that was nowhere near Epstein's Island. That was an art show, and the kid in the photo was actually like an adult, and he was the artist in the photo. Like he was the one doing the exhibition and stuff like that. So like there was all these photos that people are gonna like, oh look at this celebrity, but
Just
like
taken out of context.
yeah, they're pulling them out. And
I know, but like
they're
what
cherry
about
picking like the
but
worst,
what about
weirdest
the
shit.
ones that aren't?
There
That's what I'm
haven't
saying,
been
like-
any proven photos from the island.
Well, we don't know that.
What do you mean we don't know that?
Do we know that like everything that's been like fucking?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They
Shown.
haven't been proven. So
You know what I'm saying? But like, how do we know like they're not tampered with? You get me? Like, what if the image that was captured? What if like what we see is actually what went down?
you don't know that, and thus they're not proven.
No, he's saying like hypothetically.
Yeah, like
I mean, okay, sure, but that logic could be used with every photo.
no, I
And
know,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
like
So you can only really believe the ones that have been confirmed,
Like,
not
discredited,
To be,
like-
yeah, they've been disproven, and all the other ones you kind of have to take them with a grain of salt because they could be, like you said, they could be real,
or they could not, and
or
it could
be
get
not.
people in a lot of trouble.
Exactly. So just take them with a grain of salt. And you can't say this is the definitive picture of this celebrity. doing
Something that
heinous
might have
shit.
happened that I thought of when I saw this picture.
Yeah, because what if it was an innocent thing, like that art exhibition that Lady Gaga went to, and she thought, oh, this is my art friend, I'm gonna support him in his like exhibition, blah blah blah, and then now people are canceling you, thinking that you're like some pedophile, horrendous fucking person. You
But
know?
like it's fucking crazy that he fucking died though.
Oh, Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was still a little weird. I don't know.
Dude, and then
Like-
the fucking
That's
they
almost
shot
like
up her house. They killed her husband.
That's almost like too
Or-
bold, dog. It's almost like,
My bad.
fuck, is that like a really bad coincidence or is shit actually going down?
No, I think it's like legitimately going down because they fucking shot up the judge's house, the one that got assigned the case.
Okay, Tony, do you think that this motherfucker got murked?
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
He got murked.
Yes, for
Yeah,
sure.
It was way too
Like
convenient.
not just that, like he had names, like everybody's names.
No, yeah, but I'm saying like the circumstances and how he died were just way too perfect. Like all the security cameras went out, the guards weren't doing their rounds to check up. You know, it was like a perfect window.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a little too perfect. Now, who did it?
No
Why
one
they
knows.
did it? We can't assume. We just know that.
Well, we can kind of assume, bro, because after the fucking shooting, the judge's house, how they shot her son and they killed her husband.
Okay, but who did that?
I don't know, but it was the judge that got assigned the case.
Exactly, but you can't assume
Yeah, he says you
who
can't
did
assume.
that. Like who?
Like a specific person.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
I
all
know
we
that.
know is like that judge was gonna handle the case for Ghislaine Maxwell and the death of Jeffrey Epstein. They were gonna investigate and all that. And then somebody shot up and killed. Was it her son?
Her husband shot her son.
Her husband or something.
Or they might have killed her husband and her son.
No, I remember one survived but was in critical condition.
Yeah, I think her husband survived.
Yeah. So again, it could easily be someone that's connected to both of them that doesn't want to go to jail, and so he hired. Like, that's very possible.
I know,
That's
but
very
like,
plausible.
again, like it also seems very convenient. Like,
What are you talking about?
Or,
No, I'm
like,
agreeing with you.
It-
Like,
he's-
it seems.
He's not saying that they
Yeah,
didn't
it
murk
seems
him.
very possible that like somebody hired hitmen to go shoot them up and kill him. But is it the secret organization, the Illuminati, doing it,
or
not?
just one person.
It's probably just a really rich person that can afford a fucking hitman. I mean, there's been how many cases? There was even one where a woman got caught, right, hiring a hitman to kill her husband. Like,
Oh yeah, I seen that.
it's pretty common. Well, common in the criminal world, right, where people are trying to like hide their skeletons in the closet, you know. But we don't exactly know who it is, and until this whole
It
thing
could be
with
anybody.
Ghislaine Maxwell comes out, if she survives, right, and actually gets to testify, we won't know until then. And even then, she could easily lie under oath. There's so many factors that you have to look at before thinking that, oh, this one giant conspiracy of like the Illuminati is like puppet mastering our children. Like,
But just for like conversation's
No.
sake, imagine like, I'm not saying it is, but imagine like just for conversational sake.
mhm.
Imagine that's how shit was actually going down.
That'd be fucking ridiculous.
It would be, but I wouldn't be as scared. Because, like, say it is happening like that, we can still talk about it, you know what I'm saying?
Like you won't be silenced for it.
Well, no, I'm not gonna be like this. Like, I'm
Fucking
not
like
trying to
like
say
dictator. Like
no,
you
no,
can't
no,
say
no,
anything
no.
bad.
No, I'm not trying to be like that. Like that revolution is like I'm gonna keep on talking. No, I'm just saying like we're talking about it now, so it can't be that scary. That like even if the Illuminati's running it, I'm still gonna post this shit on YouTube. And, like you know, I'm still
They're
gonna-
not gonna do shit.
Yeah, like are they gonna kill me? And if I die, fuck it, you know, like.
Just 2 bullets in the back of your head, bro.
Call it suicide.
Call it
Yeah,
suicide.
call it suicide.
Like, alright, you get suicidal? Shot himself in the back of his head twice?
That's
Fucking
commitment,
weird.
bro. He
No,
survived.
It was one of those triggers where you pull, it shoots one.
The
release,
binary?
And it shoots
Oh,
one.
the
Binary
binary
trigger.
trigger? Those shits are
Binary
fucking
triggers.
badass, bro.
That's what it was.
I was showing you them shits the other day.
Yeah. So yeah, like honestly, this whole thing is just people are just getting really paranoid, and I think it's just a bigger trend of like people are just not trusting
Anything.
establishments, anybody, like anywhere. Establishments in terms of Hollywood, establishments in the music industry. Nobody's trusting established government, like authorities and shit. Nobody's like trusting
Anything. Like
the establishment. I mean, like nobody's trusting established norms, things that have been here for years and decades, and for good reason. So much shit has already come out that's like, fuck, man.
some shady shit's been found out, bro.
But of course, that leads to paranoia, and that's where we are now. People are just.
That's just
paranoid.
kind of like fun to like
Conspiracy
like
theories
imagine about.
are like interesting.
Yeah. Until they get into the like the really wacky ones.
Bro, the wacky ones are fucking cool, bro.
Some of them are fucking stupid though. Like
Or like fucking
The moon landings were fake. Bro, you believe in the moon? The fuck?
the fuck's a moon, dog?
What is that, dog? No, what's the thing in the sky that you see every day?
You mean the projector, dog?
It's a fucking dome, dumbass. Like,
Bro, it's fucking scary that
no,
there are fucking
what's
people
what's
like
that Jim Carrey movie
honestly.
that he's like stuck in
Oh,
like a
the-
fictional
the
town?
Truman Show?
Yeah, but it's fucking weird that there are actual fucking people like that.
Do they think like that or what?
There's
Yeah.
actually a syndrome for that. Like the Truman syndrome. I can't remember, but like it's named after the Truman Show, where people believe they live in something like that, where like they live in a fake
Reality,
neighborhood
like,
and they're being like, you know,
monitored
guided and
24/7.
scripted.
I don't know, bro. Like imagine like you're living your life like pretty much up to like 30, maybe like 40 years old, and then like this veil gets lifted, and like they tell you that everything that you've ever known is fake for our entertainment. Like imagine the mind fuck.
That's what the Truman Show's all
Yeah,
about.
this
though.
like-
kind of pop movie.
This
No, no, no.
man's explaining it like it's
No,
bro,
no,
like
no,
bro, but they came up with that idea like 20 years ago. Oh, not even like 30, right?
No, but I'm saying like how would you react?
It's been 40 minutes, boys. I don't know how I would react, honestly, because I've never.
Thought of it? Like
Well, no, like I can't
never
comprehend
put your-
it. It's
Honestly,
never
bro, but then
happened
like
to
you
me.
know for a fact like Shit, well, I know they're never not gonna pay for my house or let me fucking starve. Like, shit, maybe I'll just play into this.
Yeah, if you get like really, really suspicious of it and you can confirm that it's fake and
Yep.
that they're not gonna let you die,
Then you're like, shit, what else do I gotta worry about?
yeah, just live life. But then it could get boring, and I think that's what happened in the Truman Show. That's why it started clicking more and more, is because like he started realizing like his life was just a cycle now, like it was just constant.
Day in and day out.
Yeah, and it was like they didn't know how to keep him going, and that's when he started noticing like the little shit that was like a little too fake.
Oh, cause like he kept. Well, when they noticed that from the like earlier on, like but these motherfuckers know it's fake. Like they kept like, all right, well I would get bored of that. I mean, I'm a real person.
Like the actors, yeah. But
Or like that dude who's fucking controlling everything.
Dude, imagine like the first time like he ever had sex, like it was filmed, recorded, and like the chick that he had sex with was a paid actress.
There's child porn of fucking
Jim
of
Carrey.
him like jerking off,
Jim Carrey.
finding himself like, what is this? I'm going through puberty.
What's this white goo?
Oh, and then it's on camera forever.
Shit, bro.
No, but like
Fucking regular
in the
people.
movie, no,
Hey,
but
bro,
in
you
the-
remember when Truman found out he was straight?
No, but like in the movie, they do like censor like the sex scenes and stuff. I
The
remember
fact
that,
that
like,
it's
there's
still
this-
recorded.
it's still recorded, but it's not shown when it's not broadcast.
Doesn't matter. Somebody still has to see it. Somebody still has to watch a
The editor.
14-year-old fucking boy jerk off.
It's probably to some heinous shit.
It's just like, that
like
man
a drawing of his fucking teacher or something. Like.
is broken, dude. All his weird kinks.
He was so depraved.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay, Zach.
I mean, his
Tony,
dad, like,
Tony, I know you got some hidden kinks that you don't talk about. I know it is.
You notice?
I know there is.
No, he noticed. You noticed.
Oh, you noticed?
No.
You saw it in me. You saw it in my soul.
He took one look at you and he's
There
like,
are
"Yep."
kings.
All right, look at
He's
look
in
at
the
me.
feet.
Look at me and tell me that there's shit that you're into that you don't tell people about.
Nah, I can't say.
You're a fucking liar.
What?
You're a liar.
I for sure do.
No. I'm saying like, yeah, there are things.
Yeah, but he can't say like.
Like I can't say what you want me to say. Like, oh, I don't have it.
Oh, okay. So
You
you're
get me?
agreeing
Like,
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I can't say. It.
Relax.
That's weird.
Bro, like-
That's weird that that's a thing, though. If you really break that down.
What do you mean, like weird kinks or what?
Whatever it is that you like it's a fucking fantasy
Well, like,
or something. Like it's something that you really would like to do or really like to act on, but for one reason or another,
you'll
you'll never tell anybody about it, or you'll never speak on it.
Well, yeah, like there's shit that like you like normal shit, not even like sexual shit that you like that you don't want to tell people that you like because you're like.
Oh, you're saying like it's weird that has to exist. Like
Yeah.
Like that we hide shit. It makes sense though.
Well, like I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that we had it. I'm just saying
no.
it's weird that it's a thing. Like if you really break down on
Yeah,
just
like
that one.
like just a feature of humans.
Yeah.
That we just like hide parts of our own like identities.
Like if you looked at it from an animal perspective, like damn, this fucking thing really wants to do something and really wants to act on it,
It
but
just
it
doesn't.
won't act on it or actively like look to fulfill it. Or
Even
tap.
like he says like even if it's not like
Something
weird or anything, it's just something like
that you like that people might find strange, so you don't tell them about it.
if you like anime a little too much.
It's him already.
Or like if you grow up like in a very masculine household, but you like stuffed animals,
This is him already.
Shit, yeah, bro.
and you like cuddling with like your teddy bear or something,
Shit, man.
and you won't tell anybody that shit ever, cause then it's all external. Like the only reason you don't tell anybody is because like
What about like the weird shit? Like
yeah, there's something like really 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 weird. I feel like
even if the world was accepted, you'd be like,
Yeah, you're like, why
It
the
would still
fuck?
I probably shouldn't.
no.
Nah, I'm good. I'd rather keep that one.
They're
for
like, have
myself.
you ever had thoughts like you think of something, you're like, what the fuck am I thinking about, bro? Like, why? Like, just a really weird thought.
Sometimes I'm like,
Yeah, but that's normal.
damn, I'm kind of weird in the head, bro.
Yeah, like you'll think of just something.
Damn,
weird.
mama dropped me one
Like,
too many
whoa.
times when I was a baby. I don't know, bro.
But like it's the sexual shit that is like interesting because it's two features
it
of
makes
people.
you horny, dog.
It's two features of humans, bro. One, you got that weird thing that you won't tell anybody about, but you really want to do, and the fact that you like, no matter how like complex our thoughts get, we still have like that instinctive horny feeling.
Dude, you can literally turn any sort of like topic sexual, and that's what always gets me about like human beings is like, in all honesty, I don't believe that there's a line, like there's a boundary that humans,
Won't cross.
yeah, like there's no stop.
In terms of sexuality,
In terms of sexuality, we will fuck anything. We will do anything to our sexual organs. We'll do anything to just release.
and it's
that
weird because like we're
sexual
so much
urge.
smarter and like advanced than any other like animal here.
And we use that creativity to like, like.
We still want to
satisfy
do the
that
same
shit.
thing they do, but
Primal urges, bro.
like
But now we have more ways. To
yeah,
do it.
we got real creative with it.
There are whole businesses
The Kama
Built
Sutra
on
song.
that exploit that. Yeah. Just the whole fucking
Depravity.
the
Like,
whole dragon dildo industry is like, just to like.
is it weird that I was thinking about that, Tom? Like, that's really weird.
Yeah, it's weird because you're making animal
Shaped
dildos.
penises
Yeah.
out of
The fact that you're
latex.
making dildos at all, like, yeah.
You're making no, okay, that makes sense though.
No, it does make sense. I'm
Because-
not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm just saying that like we use like millions of dollars worth of fucking equipment and like finance and manpower.
But in a way, you could think of that as like a practical sense. A regular dildo
No,
and like a fleshlight is a practical product.
No, it is a practical
to,
product,
like-
and I'm not saying like people shouldn't like have that. I'm saying it's like okay, like
No,
you're
what
not,
I mean
you're
is
not
like
saying birds fucking. Do birds have dicks?
no, there's some animals that masturbate, and that's what I'm saying. Like
Do birds have dicks?
Well, do they?
no,
Bird-
I don't know honestly. I don't know the anatomy of a bird.
Bird dick.
But what I'm saying is like dildos and fleshlights are part of like us, because it's healthy to masturbate. Let's say, and
Yeah.
we can't be having sex with everybody. It's impractical. We can't do it, right?
Dude, you
So
know,
we use tools that emulate genitals to help us release, right? But what gets weird is when we spend millions of more dollars on different versions
Of
from
the same
different
thing.
animals and fucking weird ass shit like dragon dildos
dude.
or dog and horse fucking dildos.
No, but like I do agree with you that like it's been like a thing for health. Cause I'm not sure if you've heard, if like you've read up like on shit like back in the day, like 60s, 70s, like 50s, 20s, like back in the day, like almost a decade ago, or not more than a decade ago,
yeah,
almost like a century ago.
bro.
half a century ago.
I was alive.
Like for therapy, like for women, the therapist would prescribe them dildos and vibrators. Like
Hey,
also like in the
Shit, sign me up.
El Pánico Satánico.
El pánico san. What?
Like
Tell
when
us
like
about that.
like when religion, like when all religion was fucking hardcore against Satanism, like everything had to do with the devil. Monster was created by Satan.
What the
It was
fuck,
an
this
evil
isn't even that long
organization.
ago.
No,
Monsters,
That's
Monsters,
now,
no, no,
right
but
now.
like it's
Monsters pretty recent, though.
no, relax, bro. Like I'm just giving you an example, like shit like that. Also, like when that shit was going on, and women or just people in general were like freaking out about fucking Satanism or whatever, and they'd have like paranormal. They would have like paranormal like experiences or something. Like for a panicking woman, like therapists would straight up be like, "Ma'am, here's a dildo. Go calm down." Like,
Yeah, and if it,
Hey,
okay, that's
Dude,
a little
like, it's
sexist,
fucking
but, I mean,
ridiculous.
Are you an
it makes
incel?
sense.
nah, bro.
He just hates women.
Do you
dog.
hate? Do you hate women right
With
now?
a passion,
Oh
Just
God! please don't
unbridled
talk about that.
rage.
Is that what incel means?
Incel means involuntary celibate.
Okay, but what are the implications?
It means that people, that those like incels hold like really misogynistic views, and it's derived from them not being able to
Procreate.
Oh, okay.
to
Get some.
not even procreate,
fuck.
just
get the
to
fuck.
have sex, and they feel entitled to a woman's body. Like they feel entitled that they need
Right.
to have sex. Why aren't I having sex? Shit, get better at like talking to women or something.
Fucking
You know, like
Stop
build
being
your-
a dick.
Stop being a fucking weirdo, bro.
Stop thinking that their body belongs to you. Maybe they'll like you.
Shit, your body belongs to me, bro.
No,
See,
dude,
but
like,
that's different.
dude, when you called me earlier and you're
I'm
like,
just built different.
Yeah, it's because
dude,
I want it,
when
bro.
you called me earlier and you said, "Where do you want me?" and then like I was about to answer and you said, "On all fours."
Shit.
know?
You might have had a hard day, dude. I don't know. Just be considered.
You need a little help.
But anyway,
Oh
Lada,
my
so
God.
you're not
See,
an
but
incel?
that's
Nah.
all
Are you sure?
consensual.
Positivo.
Okay, well, what's your stance?
Stance on
On what? Like
What-
that's
what's
such
your
a vague
stance?
question.
Prove
bro.
to me you're not an incel.
Wait, what?
I just gotta be sure.
Okay.
Do you want him to go have
This is
sex?
this is a very weird request.
Yes, go have sex in front of me. I need to see.
to prove.
I need to see it go in.
Do it like
After that, I can go.
he's just gonna be there for insertion and just walks out the door.
That's gonna be the rest of the episode, just us finding a female for him.
Hey, will you fuck him? Nah.
No.
Oh shit, you're involuntarily celibate.
Fucking you hear
You
you
really
you just
are?
hear
It
like
was-
me driving fast as fuck, bro.
Was it
Like,
your choice?
You start getting mad at the women as they reject you.
Fuck.
I'll give you $50.
Do you want to fuck him? No, it's okay. You know what, you fucking whore. Just some like random anger pent up.
Fucking some male fucking or masculine toxicity or toxic masculinity.
Masculine toxicity.
Don't you talk in these, dude?
Fucking system of a
No,
down,
you
bro.
have experience talking in these.
You've been here before, bro. I've heard it.
My vocabulary
do
is
is
not
talk.
with me today, bro.
Jesus Christ.
My lexicon ain't on point.
What the fuck?
I don't think that's the right word, my guy.
Doesn't make
My
sense.
vernacular is not to your liking.
Okay, now you're just trying to overcompensate.
Yeah, like it's still kind of correct, but I mean,
Kind of correct.
I'm gonna be like,
Careful now. Be what? You just started breathing heavy.
yeah, you're just like I'm gonna be.
yeah, I got.
I mean,
I got horny, dude. Not gonna
You
lie.
got horny?
Not gonna lie.
So you just started breathing heavy for no reason?
I'm kidding.
You're gonna have to call your girl later tonight.
No, she's asleep.
What you know about? No, I'm just fine.
She's asleep.
Yeah, she called you to check up on you to make sure her
I
little boo
won't
bear.
bother her.
I'm sorry, dog. But does anybody love you? I don't think so.
Damn, that's right. That's true.
Shit.
Shut your mouth, bro. I don't have to
He's
go.
an incel, but not for sex.
For
love.
love,
For
bro.
any
For
any
attention.
any kind of fucking
Affection, dog.
no, not even affection, just like acknowledgement from the opposite sex.
Any interaction I can
she
get, bro.
noticed me.
His mom doesn't even talk to him.
She
She's
just
like,
knows.
oh, hi, mom.
She just knows to put out a plate for him. That's it.
So he won't
I
fucking
don't-
starve.
I don't gotta talk to him. If I give him food, they'll shut up.
No, that is like neglect.
At
To
its
the-
finest.
To the highest degree.
Emotional neglect. Hey, mom, I did good on the test today.
Just silence.
Fuck you. She's
I want you to love me. Why won't you love me?
Shut the
She
fuck
takes
up.
a little pause. Just, Mom, I got an A on the test. Just fuck you. Like, stop.
Fuck
Shut
off.
the fuck up. I'm sorry, Mom. What did I do?
They don't even want you, bro.
I
See,
was gonna fucking murder you.
through this conversation, we have revealed that Lada is in fact an incel. Thank you.
No.
Nah. Tony.
Just because you wanted me to fuck someone in front of you
Tony, are you
is
an incel?
proof.
No.
How far away from incel? Like, there's simp,
I don't
there's
know
simp,
the-
and then there's incel.
What?
Where in
I'm
between are
like,
you?
what? Those are two very, like,
yeah.
different,
They're
like...
equally hated. There's no like good spectrum on this. Like good side.
Okay, so a normal, like, no.
I guess a normal person would probably
Here.
be like,
in between.
Not in between, maybe closer to simp. Just because they would like not teach. They would like
have manners and shit.
Yeah,
like,
they would love women a little bit more.
Hopefully, chivalry was a lesson in
so
their
I would
life.
say I'm like in that category, just like a little closer to simp.
So what's the
But not
percentage?
full
in?
simp.
What's the percentage? In?
Percentage.
I don't know your units, my guy. I don't know how far away they are in the first place.
60 bagels out of 2 jelly beans.
Okay, so I'm just saying, like, if like right in the middle is 50, where would you be?
Is it like out of
What?
100?
Yes,
Yeah,
out of
that's
100.
what
Out of 100.
I
yes.
think middle would be 0, and then what percentage
Yeah, like-
either side.
Okay, fine. Which percentage do you decide then?
I would probably go like 30% towards simp.
Okay, so like still central, but like they gotta
Yeah.
fucking actually be a decent
Yeah,
person.
like I'm
Yeah.
not a Chad getting pootie tang every week, but I'm also not.
But
a
why
full-on
aren't
simp.
you? Why aren't you a Chad? I think
I wasn't
boom.
brought up. I wasn't brought up to be a Chad.
You could be a nice Chad. Like, you don't have to be a dick.
You'd be a Todd.
A Todd?
Yeah.
No,
Isn't it like Ben? or
no, it's
some
Brad.
shit?
Brad.
Brad is right under.
I know,
Didn't-
but like you
Didn't I
wouldn't
get
even
Brad
be a
on
Brad.
the fucking the little
The
test?
normie
No, you got
test?
Normie. Actually.
Oh, I got Normie. That's right.
I got Brad,
You got Brad.
and then
I
for some re-
got Normie too.
you got Doomer Normie. 'Cause
Yeah, like you're a little bit nihilistic.
Yeah. Like shit, you might keep an eye on
Like
him.
you're still okay, but fuck, you know. Like,
I think you got straight Normie, no?
I think I'm just like flatline, dude. Like,
That's not a bad spot though.
nah, it's not compared to like all the horrible fucking ones that are in there.
What was the other one?
Didn't that other dude get? We all know the dude, but we just don't want to name drop him.
Elan. Fucking
No, he got
Miss,
party dude.
Miss Hernandez.
No, but there was one. I know who it was.
Oh,
That he got like fucking.
Who?
What was it? I don't know. I don't think it was incel as a category. It was
no,
one
it was
that
like comparable to Incel though, wasn't it?
yeah, like they just used a different name.
Who?
I really don't want to name drop for this.
I don't
one,
even remember his
But
name.
I'll
Pause it real quick and tell me real quick.
All right, so we're back.
There you go.
We now know the person we're talking about, but yeah, they got
Dude,
it.
that made me laugh so hard.
Yeah, I remember I got Brad. I wasn't a full Chad, but I was like,
You were almost there.
nah, I wasn't even, like, I was in the, like, mid to lower Brad. So I was like, I didn't just make Brad, but I wasn't, like, all the way towards middle Brad.
You still had some respect for others.
You were closer
Yeah.
to Chad than the rest of us.
You're the closest. You are our champion.
You are our
Damn,
Chad.
bro, like, the champion isn't even, like, in the best
It's not
category.
even a Chad.
Like, yeah, you might get past, like, round 1, but I mean, round 2, we kind of getting,
Fuck, our team's screwed.
at least he got us there.
We got into the finals, baby. No, we got into the fucking
Playoffs.
March Madness.
through wild card or whatever the fuck.
We can say we made it.
Yeah.
First round.
Uh,
We are at
I was
58 minutes, just to let you guys know.
it's longer than the other one, right?
Oh, definitely. Yours was like 30, 40 minutes.
Shit.
The last one. So, we got you here for a full hour.
Well, I mean, happy I'm a Brad. I'll take what I can get,
Take whatever.
you know. But
Does your girl know?
Would you like to take
That I'm
2
a
inches
brat?
off my
Yeah.
femur?
does she know that I'm a Brad?
Yeah, does she know?
I think she assumes I'm a Brad. Like, or maybe because she loves me, she'll like give me Chad, but like, nah, I'm a Brad.
I feel like if a girl loves like
If she
any
loves
guy
you,
as much,
she'll say it's 7
she'll
inches.
probably say
You're
she'll
dead
probably
ass.
say
You're a
it's
Chad.
You're a Chad.
Like, is she like being disingenuous about it, or is she like so blinded by the fact that she loves me that she thinks I'm a Chad?
Oh, it depends.
She's disingenuous.
No. Like there's two camps that I would be okay with. One where she's so like disillusioned by how great I am in her eyes
Yeah.
that I'm a Chad for her. I'd be okay with that. And two where she's aware that I'm not, but she loves me enough to where she's willing to just like
Give it to
humor
you.
me.
Yeah.
I'm still okay with that. That
I
means
would
she's-
rather
That
the-
means she like respects
I
me.
would
she
rather
loves
the
me.
blinded by
By love.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah.
affection. Like
As long as
I
she
prefer
does.
that. So I'll go.
No,
with
but
I'll
at
go
least-
with that.
But there isn't one where she's maliciously trying to hype you up
Yeah.
to like get something out of it, and then she cheats on you on the side. Then that one's like fucked up.
Yeah. I don't think that's the case.
Nah.
At least I hope
Nah.
not.
That's what I'm saying. So
No, I'm hopeful, so I'll go with she's so like in love with me that
That you're
I'm
a
a
Chad.
Chad. But in reality, I know I'm a Brad. but I'm not gonna tell her that. She knows. She knows though. Pretty
It
sure.
could be a selling point.
It is. I'm like,
You could say like, hey,
I'm a
I'm
Brad
a
right
Brad.
now, but like,
but I could
If you-
work to be a Chad.
if you love me, I'll be a Brad or I'll be a Chad.
If you let me.
Let me be your Chad. That's what I'll. That is my message to all the ladies out there tonight, listening. Those who.
The scholar is very lonely.
This man
Oh,
is
so lonely.
man's single, bro. And he's
Um,
smart,
I'll-
so you know, like the smart, he's
I'll
got
be
the
your Chad.
smart. He's got like the hidden long dick. So there you go.
It's hidden behind all this fat. the fat fupa.
Behind this fucking man's fucking cranium, so big, bro. So
I'm gonna fuck you with my head. Dog.
exactly.
With my
So
brain.
smart, dude.
Big brain.
Use
energy.
trajectories to make sure you
Yep.
get the best sensation.
You ever seen Jimmy Neutron? Dog?
The aerodynamics of a penis.
Okay, whoa, pause.
Oh, put a little wing for
Hold on,
downforce.
you
Know
gotta
what I'm saying?
pause it right there, bro. I gotta ask some questions.
God damn.
This man was so like
Time to-
surprised by
The
my comment.
Dynamics of a fucking penis. Honestly, I feel like. Hold on, this is gonna sound weird. I feel like a penis already has good aerodynamics.
Probably because like it wraps around, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the crest, like the
It breaks
crest of
it
the
up,
head,
right?
yeah, it breaks it up and it gives you downforce at the front, and then it curves down.
See,
like
you don't even need a
teardrop.
wing, bro.
All right,
I mean, you
boys.
could think like your fupa's the wing.
I think
the
I
real
gotta
wing.
go.
Oh shit! All right, well,
All right, then.
you
Bro.
hit the hour. It was great to have you on the show.
Are we
Like
still
always.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Oh shit. Okay.
I was about to say some shit.
We gotta do our outro, you know.
Oh okay. I got. I
Um,
was about to say some controversial.
some cancel type shit.
Uh,
It was great to have you on the show. You're welcome back anytime. Anything you want to plug, say, final words you want to get out to the people.
fuck no. I want these fuckers knowing who I am. I don't know who listens to your shit.
I thought you were gonna say I don't know who I am.
Alright, well.
Well, you heard it here, folks. That was our boy Devin. This has been another episode of The Scholar and Jagoff. This is us signing off.
Bye.